Hi, friends. Welcome to the Ziva guided meditation for better sex. To start, I invite you to lie on the ground in a giant human X shape. So, with your arms up above you, making the letter V, and your feet a bit wider than hip distance apart. And as you lie in this beautiful, open, surrendered position, feel the floor underneath you, supporting you, grounding you. And allow gravity to open the chest, soften the face. And taking a big, delicious inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, feeling like your muscles are just melting into the floor. And on this next inhale, I invite you to breathe in the word let. And as you exhale, thinking the word go. Letting this breath be an invitation to surrender. Breathing in the word let. And breathing out the word go. So maintaining this position of surrender, of openness, of trust. And we're going to move through a mindfulness technique called come to your senses. So begin by bringing your awareness ever so gently to your sense of hearing. Listening for all the sounds you can detect. My voice, the air conditioning or heating happening in the background. And this is a beautiful opportunity to not judge these sounds as good or bad. We don't think of sounds as a distraction. What we do instead is that we pull the lens of our awareness out and we start to include all of the sensations inside of this experience. So noticing the most prevalent and the most subtle sounds. Really good. And now ever so gently bringing your awareness to your sense of touch. Feeling the pressure of your body against the floor. Feeling the openness and vulnerability and surrender that comes with lying on the ground in such an open position. And starting to tune into the subtle tactile sensations. Can you feel your clothes against your skin? Can you feel the breath as it enters and exits the nostrils? How about your hair on the back of your neck? The more we can bring our awareness into these subtle tactile sensations, the more intense lovemaking can be. Really good. And on this next inhale, bringing your awareness to the tactile sensation happening at the very base of your spine, right where all of this sexual energy originates, right at our root. Breathing into this beautiful place of creativity and power. And as you exhale, allowing that beautiful energy right from the base of your spine to start to spill out into the rest of your body. Really good. And now, even with the eyes closed, I invite you to see what you're seeing. At first, we'll notice the prevalence of the blackness behind the eyelids. But now I invite you to see in your mind's eye the most intense, exciting, passionate sexual encounter you've ever had. Perhaps they start to merge together in your mind. Maybe there's a slideshow playing in your mind. Or perhaps it's one singular encounter that you can play the movie of in great detail. Where are you? Who are you with? What does it look like? What does it sound like? What are the smells happening? And most importantly, what does it feel like as you imagine this beautiful, passionate encounter? What does that feel like in your heart, in your belly, in your loins, and all the tiny little hairs all over your body. Just remembering how exciting, how nourishing, how fulfilling this encounter was. And see if you can bring that energy into your body right here, right now. And bringing your awareness into the body, into the right now, I invite you to taste what you're tasting. What we're doing is that we're using our five senses as a tool to bring ourselves into the body and into the right now, which is always where our pleasure is experienced, right here, right now. And finally, smell what you're smelling. Can you smell your own shampoo or cologne or perfume? Can you imagine your partner's smell? Really good. And now, maintaining this beautiful, open human X position, I invite you to hold all five of your senses in your awareness at the same time. So hearing, feeling, seeing, tasting, and smelling. Really giving yourself permission to be so deliciously human, so present in every single inch of your body, from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. And as you sit in this intense physical presence, with all of our senses awakened, I invite you to take the next few minutes to imagine your dream case scenario of your next sexual encounter. Who is it with? Where does it happen? What does it look like? What does it taste like? What does it smell like? What does it sound like? And most importantly, what does it feel like? When you imagine feeling connected, safe, energetically charged, present, and so sexy, what does that feel like? Just letting this movie play out in your mind and giving your imagination permission to run wild. There's no right or wrong. There's no should or shouldn't. Just have some fun imagining your dream case magic wand scenario. And then you can take this energy, you can take this creativity, this confidence, this passion with you into your next encounter. So take as much time as you like, luxuriating in this imagination, feeling so intensely present in your body. And when you're ready to come up and out, you can take a few breaths and start to move your hands and your feet gently, but take all the time you need.